What's up? What's up? What's up? You already know, doing a little G things up in here. And I keep hitting my I'm trying to be cool. You can't be cool if the microphone keeps hitting you in the face. But we gonna do it anyway. Again, this is your man Drake Mack coming to you again with another episode of the Drake Mack Show. If anybody who watched the video before the live, before was the Blurred AF, I appreciate everybody who watched the Blurred AF show. But today, since I didn't get to do that show, I am going to talk about can Wade Wilson, the old Merc with the mouth, can he save the MCU after Phase 5? And everything that we went on after Phase 5, can he be the one? Can he do it? Can he bring it back to glory? Hallelujah. We gonna see about that in this video. D Sizzle was back. Appreciate everybody who's coming back, because again, I didn't get to really talk. I came in late, had stuff to do, so I didn't really get to talk about what's going on. But and again, D Sizzle was the one who made this comment. You know what I'm saying? What do I think about old Wade Wilson? My guy, the Merc with the mouth. Can he do it? Can he be the one who saved him to glory? We're going to see about that. But again, hopefully you guys are happy. Hopefully you guys are healthy. I'm going to also, when I'm done with this live, I got another video that I'm cooking. Oh my God, it is smelling so fine. Then I'm cooking up for y'all. You know what I mean? Keita's back in the house. Miss you guys. I honestly, I swear to God, y'all. When I don't do it live and I don't see some of the main players, I be missing y'all. I'm not even gonna lie, though. Missing you is all that I've been thinking of. Not kissing you. No, I ain't trying to do all that. But yeah, can Wade Wilson say the MCU? That was a question from D Stizzle, so I'm going to do it today since I did get the chance to be on the Blurred AF. What I am going to do tonight after I make my other video, because I got a bombshell. Make sure y'all checking out the video that I'm going to put out on tomorrow. Bombshell in the Jonathan Majors trial coming up. I'm talking about bomb. So I'm getting ready to do. After I'm done with this, I'm going straight into the information on this bombshell that I just found out, making the video an actual video. It's not going to be a live, not even going to be through stream or an actual video. You know what I'm saying? Going over stuff that's going on with this case. Oh my God, what I just found out. You know what I mean? But it's something that I already knew, but now I know that I have the evidence. You know what I'm saying? To show that this is shady. You know what I mean? This is a catastrophe. It's a lot of flabbergasting going on around here, and I'm sick of it. So yeah, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit everybody who was dissing Jonathan Majors. I'm about to prove to y'all that it ain't. Oh my God. Oh, I mean, about to get into it. Just look for that video. Oh, I'm about to get into it. About to get into it. You know what I mean? But before I get to anything else, I'm going to get to all of y'all when I come back. You already know. And if you haven't and you're watching this on replay, you know what it is. The real question is... Oh, it's the things you do. I love when I made that beat. I'm not even gonna lie. When I made that beat, it was supposed to be for a dance song. And if y'all hip hop heads, you hear that trigger man. You know what I'm saying? You hear that trigger man in the back. You know what I'm saying? The bells, the snare. Ah, man. You know what I'm saying? And I wish I would have did that song, but I'm glad I'm able to have my own royalty-free music and I ain't gotta pay nobody. But anyway, Mr. Tube, you 92. What is up? You think he's going to murk the Fox character Would you want that to happen? I'm gonna get to that question in just a second. Girl Black, what's up? From the Legion of Geek, aka the Legend of the Petty Nerds, is in the house. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited to hear it. Man, I'm telling you, the video that I'm about to cook up, murder 187. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm showing my age. I'm sorry. Showing my age. Deadpool murks the MCU. That CPT syndrome affects all of us on occasions. You know what I mean? No, it's I had some other family stuff that I had to take care of for me. So that'd be a cool way to reboot it after all. So let's get into this. I know my man D Stizzle was like, could Wade do it? Can Wade Wilson, aka the Merc with a Mouth, aka Venom Pool, aka Mr. Wadey Will from Saskatchewan, Canada, aka Mr. Wade Monger. You know what I'm saying? Can he be the one that brings the MCU back? Can he save it after everything that we've seen in phase 4 and phase 5? Is he the guy? They could be able to do it. And I'm gonna tell you like this. Absolutely he could be able to do it. This is Deadpool we're talking about. This is Ryan Reynolds we're talking about. This dude is, for one, Ryan Reynolds is a marketing genius. Marketing genius. Oh, Caliber. Oh, woo, what I got cooking up right now. Ooh, What my mama what my man say, Kwame Brown saying? Got some of that mama's cooking. That mama's cooking, boy. And I guarantee you, none of the other YouTubers is going to talk about this too. None of the other YouTubers are going to bring this up, but I will. I will. But anyway, yes. Let me just say you like this. Let me just say you like this. When I say that Jonathan Majors, when I say Ryan Reynolds is a marketing genius, I absolutely freaking mean that he's a marketing genius. What was the, matter of fact, let me pull up the budget of Deadpool 1 and 2, because all the marketing for that film was done by Ryan. Ryan pulled strings. Ryan did what he had to do to be able to get certain things done. And you know what I mean? He did it. He did it. He did it. Matter of fact, they didn't even think that they were going to be successful based on the budget. 2016, Deadpool film, $58 million budget. $58 million budget, right? And this month grossed over $100 million. In the opening week, I think it was an opening weekend, it grossed over $100 million in the opening weekend. It said 48 hours before the film received its official green light for Fox, the studio cut its budget by $7 to $8 million down to $58 million. That's why you barely see anybody else in that film. You know what I mean? That's why you barely see anybody in that film, right? Now, mind you, I want to mind you of something, and this is what I keep telling you guys. Don't go off the Marvel formula of billion-dollar movies and think if it hit $1 billion, it's successful. Anything less than $1 billion it's not successful. That's not true. It economic-wise, if you make over your budget, you make a turn a profit, it's successful. This is why a lot of other films get greenlighted. You be like, why did that get greenlighted for a second one? Because it turned a profit. And success only means if you turn a profit. It may not be the profit that you want, but MCU set the bar. So it's almost like when people talk about, you know, Michael Jordan getting or Tom Brady, you know, with his 7 Super Bowls. That's unprecedented. Everybody can't do that. I'm a Patrick Mahomes fan. I'm a Kansas City, and even though I got my Bulls gear on today, you know what I'm saying? Got my Bulls gear on today. You know what I'm saying? We'll be wearing my Celtics gear tomorrow. You know, what people need to understand is that those are outliners. There's no other NBA team in NBA history that has three-peated twice. That is a outliner. There's no other quarterback in NFL history that has 7 Super Bowl rings. The only person that got close was Joe Montana and Tom Bradshaw. Yeah, they're the only ones, I believe, that have more Super Bowl rings than Tom Brady, right? So those are outliners. Did I say Terry Bradshaw? Golly, Lord, what the hell I say? Terry Bradshaw, Joe Montana. I think both have 4. You know what I'm saying? And they're 4-0 in Super Bowls at that. You know what I mean? So if people don't get Terry Bradshaw, it's props. You know what I'm saying? But yes, you know what I'm saying? He has 4 Super Bowl rings. But let me just say this. Deadpool 3 had a budget of $58 million, right? The movie made $783 million. If that's not success, I don't know what is. So if you have a budget, I'll give you an example. Wakanda Forever is not my favorite movie, but it's actually successful because it turned a budget. It turned a profit. You know what I'm saying? It has a $250 million budget. It made like 830. Of course, it didn't make the money that Black Panther, the original movie made, but technically, in a economic sense and a studio sense, is economically profitable. No matter what you take from that, it's economically profitable. Ant-Man, as much as people down Ant-Man and the Wasp and Quantumania, I think it's not as bad as people think it is. It still turned a profit. Maybe the profit that it wasn't expected. Again, when people start having these reports that Variety is going to do this and Kevin Feige is going to step down, he's going to go to Star Wars and yada, yada, yada. I don't believe none of that shit. I don't believe it at all. And I think I proved this today on the community. If you guys were on the community page today, I put a little picture up. Seriously, hey, Phyllis, you Tom terrific. I said Terry Brad. I was supposed to say Terry Bradshaw, not I don't know what I said. Tom Bradshaw. I don't know what the hell I said. You know, but anyway, there was a little tweet that went out for One Take News. Remember, Variety came out and said Nina DaCosta. And I'm telling you, I don't like Variety because a lot of that piece was fluff, and they had the nerves to talk about Nina DaCosta in this and saying this is the reason why the MCU was not successful because Nina DaCosta doesn't even want to be there. She left the movie early to go film in London and yada yada yada. So Nia DaCosta comes back. Shout out to Nia DaCosta. Go watch the Marvels. If you are I'm gonna just tell you like this. This is all for my pro recast T'Challa fans, right? My pro recasters, right? Let's show up and show out for that black woman. Let's support our sister. If you down like I'm down, and I'm down like 4 flats on the Cadillac, man, with a whole, you know what I'm saying, back tire on the back. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going nowhere. I'm that down. If we down for black representation and black people doing this and black people doing that, go and buy a ticket to the Marvels. Let me reiterate, go buy a ticket to the Marvels. You know what I'm saying? Because then you talking about black representation and all of that, where you have a black original character, you know what I'm saying, in Monica Rambeau, you got a black director, you have, you know what I'm saying, another director, you know what I'm saying, that, another, you know what I'm saying, Middle Eastern woman that, you know what I'm saying, that we need to show out a show for her too, because she's actually an MCU fan. You know what I'm saying? You have Brie Larson. She gets so much slack, but I think it's unprecedented. We need to show up for Nina DaCosta's film. This is a sister that needs our support. Everybody's trying to say the movie is going to be bad. Do you think, I'm honestly thinking they're trying to sabotage Nina DaCosta's, she got an MCU deal. Think about that. You know, besides Ryan Coogler, we got a sister with a Marvel deal. They can take her movie career as a director to the stratosphere. We need to support that. Just like how I support T'Challa, Blade, T'Challa, son of T'Chaka. Let me say it like that. I'm going to support Blade. I'm going to support Luke Cage. I'm going to support all of those, you know, of those black original characters. You know what I'm saying? Not the blackwashed ones, but I'm most definitely going to show up and show out for the ones that are original made. They need love too. So I'm just encouraging y'all, if y'all on that, go and do that. Because again, in this article, it says Nina DaCosta debunks Variety's claims of her leaving the Marvels during post-production, saying she stayed on the film as long as she possibly could before starting her next film, which she was contractually obligated to do. By the time I left to start prep on my next movie, and it goes into what happens, but that's on One Take News, and I think I reposted it on Twitter for y'all to see. But I'm there for Black representation when it's done rightly. This is as right as it's going to get. We need to, even if it hits 783 million, I'll be happy with that. But we should not be able, if you're so into pro-Rico, we want to save T'Challa, we want to save this, and I'm all for it. I'm number one uno. I'm also going to make sure that I support that system. I'm going to support, you know what I'm saying, Black representation behind the camera also. As me being a former actor, I'm most definitely going to support any sisters that's out here doing her thing. And she's one of them, and she needs our support. So let me just say that. You know, She dressed me. What's going on? She dressed me. What you say? It said, I ain't like how they came at all the black folks. LOL. They was dragging Majors, Nia, and Ali, but my good sis did leave. She left because she was, if they knew that she was contractually obligated for the next project. Marvel already has that set up when they're doing these contracts. So they already knew that she probably had a next project, because you're not going to hire a director that's going to be there for half of the film and you just be caught by surprise. She or to 90% of the film, but this other 10% needs to get done. I don't think that Marvel was just going to be like, Marvel Disney going to be like, we didn't know what was going on. Marvel's not stupid. And I guarantee you they found a workaround, probably through Skype, you know what I'm saying, to be able to nail those final touches down. And she probably reached out to Kevin Feige, you understand, or other studio heads that made sure that got taken care of. So, again, Variety was a straight hit piece. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? That was a straight hit piece. So I'm not listening to anything the Variety, Rolling Stones, or the Hollywood Reporter got to say when it comes to the opinions. You understand? When it comes to, it's an opinion piece and nothing is factual with all the evidence that's laid out there. So I ain't listen to it. I ain't listen to it at all. But anyway, let me get off of that because this is going to make me mad. And I'm over here having a happy day. The Marvels, Black Girl is Black Girl magic behind the film. That's what I really want people to understand. How many, the Nina DaCostas and all of that, they get these particular type of opportunities. And we're so caught up, you know what I mean, into what the Variety is saying, that we're not going out there supporting our sister in this film. I'm just making a declaration to anyone, you know what I'm saying, to go out there and make sure that sister is getting supported behind the camera. You know what I mean? So back to Wade. So this is what I'm gonna tell y'all. Because again, Deadpool made 783 million on a budget of 58 million. That's all they gave him. The story, you know what made Deadpool? Deadpool is my favorite. If you don't know that my favorite character of all times is my man Deadpool. That's my guy. It's my favorite character. I even have it. People be talking about me because I got a Deadpool lanyard. You know what I'm saying? I be Deadpool down. You know what I'm saying? And I've been a Deadpool fan for a long time. So he is my favorite comic book character of all time. Next to Logan, T'Challa. You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite. I literally have I've damn near completed a few runs. I got to get Daniel Way's run. I need to finish Fabian Caesar's run. But I damn near have the run to Deadpool. But anyway, because Ryan Reynolds is so much of a marketing genius, he brought busting the seats, and because he wrote the story, he co-wrote that story. When you have so much creative input like Ryan Reynolds, you're going to take very much more care of the character than anybody else will, right? And we all seen what Deadpool looks like when he's headed up by a studio head. We know what that looks like. Just look at X-Men Origins Wolverine. We know what that looks like. So with we're knowing that Ryan is going to take care of this character. Now he's in Marvel with all the rest of the characters. I will give you an example. Was it Fly Guy? No, Fly Guy. I think it's Fly Guy. The movie where he was an animated character or he was in a video game. All the little small cameos are people who are in the MCU. So just think of his influence, how popular the character of Deadpool is. Him being in the MCU, doing his thing. And this is why I was saying, you know, when I came in for Blurred AF, you know, came in at the end, that, hey, look, this guy knows what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. So he's going to make sure that Deadpool gets the treatment that Deadpool needs. Also, in the same breath, you could be able to use anybody. You mean anybody, and I could be able to have these cameos from the old X-Men to the old Fantastic Four. You know what I mean? Look what Spider-Man No Way Home did just by having Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield in there along with Tom Holland. Now I'm gonna tell you something. All of you people, because I'm one of them, that was just so pissed off about Andrew Garfield. Now, I like Amazing Spider-Man. I didn't really too much care at first. There's elements of Amazing Spider-Man 2 that's awesome. There's also parts of Amazing Spider-Man 2 that are awful. It is completely awful. You know what I mean? But did we not cheer when we seen Andrew Garfield come on screen along with Tobey Maguire Spider-Man? You know what I mean? Like, we all cheered. I was in there as soon as I seen that portal open and I seen them, the Mark Webb version of Spider-Man. You know what I mean? I was like, holy, because that's what, okay. Mark Webb's is Amazing Spider-Man. I think my brother told me that Tobey Maguire's version is, forgot who he told me his version of his Spider-Man is. I think he wanted to say it was more like Ultimate Spider-Man or whatever. I can't think of who he modeled his after. And then Tom Holland's is like the Stan Lee Steve Ditko version. You know what I mean? As far as how they created the character. But everybody was in the movie theater cheering. We was excited. We was like, oh my God, this is so incredibly dope. Dude, did you see what I just saw? What I saw was amazing. Spider-Man. You know what I mean? So just think of Deadpool, Storm, the original Storm, Bendis. It gives a little Bendis, a little Bendis for Tobey Maguire's version. A little Bendis because he was nerd. But Ultimate Spider-Man wasn't nerdy. It's a little mix of Ditko and Bendis in that first Spider-Man movie, in the Spider-Man trilogies. Put them on like that. But yeah, I mean, you see, everybody's freaking out because Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds was back at it again, and they're righting the wrongs of that terrible ass X-Men Origins movie. That movie is terrible. Now, how could this work? There is a good, great, phenomenal story called Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe, right? And to just me, that's probably one of the best Deadpool stories of all time because they make Deadpool a straight killer. They make Deadpool a straight killer in that movie, and I loved every minute of it. Every minute of it. And I think this is what we're going to see in this new movie. Now, why do I want to see that? Well, first of all, it's Deadpool. I don't like that. You see me messing with stuff. First of all, it's Deadpool. So I'm going to be on Deadpool regardless. Second of all, Ryan can be able to write this character where you sympathize with him. You empathize with him. You know what I'm saying? he's going after the love of his life, Vanessa, and Vanessa, was killed, and he had to time travel, and he went through all these periods. He killed himself. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what type of incursions this dude has started with Cable's time sliding device. You know what I mean? And he cares about the character. And now we always talk about D-Sizzle and all of us, we always talk about that these studios do not care about the character. They want to make a profit of why this character sucks and this character is this and this character is that. He literally put his love and effort into the characters. He loves Deadpool. So when you have that element and he has the cachet, he did this without, remember, $783 million without Marvel, right? He did that without Marvel. He didn't need Marvel's help to make that money, right? Let me see what about the budget on the second film. I think he went over, I think they hit $1 billion. I want to say that, let me see. No, it was saying it was 110 million for this movie. It made 785 million. I mean, a little more increase on the budget. You know what I mean? Still made $785 million worldwide. You know what I mean? So, I'm just saying, it's there. He said, I will give Deadpool a chance. I wish he could have been Bishop or Shatterstar, but I will give him a chance. There, I said it. Caliber. Didn't they have Shatter? Remember was Shatterstar in Deadpool 2? And look what happened. And Bishop was in the best X-Men film that came out under Marvel was X-Men Days of Future Past, and Bishop was in that. You know what I mean? Days of Future Past is amazing. Ryan is now I get where people's like, I can't see anybody playing another character other than Nolan North, because Nolan North is the voice of Deadpool in every other media. That's the only person I could technically see play Deadpool. He's the only other person I wanted to see. I'm trying to mess around with some stuff. I'm trying to see how some stuff looks. But yes, Deadpool. That's kind of what I want to do. And I'm about to change this color scheme a little bit. But yeah, he's the one that I want to see carry this franchise. And I believe because the proof is in the pudding, right? That's what they say. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding, right? He's already proven to you that I can make, a $785 million movies. I can make that. You know what I mean? And with the MCU backing, you know what I mean? Just think of how much more money, you know what I'm saying, that they can make. Oh yeah, Bishop. But you have to be able to tell that Days of Future Past story right though. Which I will give is a little bit different, but I will give the props to Fox for Days of Future Past. Because I love watching that movie. I love watching that movie. It's not boring. You know what I'm saying? It's the death of all the X-Men. You merge the first class, you know what I'm saying, with the OG X-Men. I like, even though the timeline, what my man Wade said, the timelines on this is so, so confusing. McAvoy Stewart, you know what I mean? So again, the budgets on other movies have been higher, not turned a profit. Dark Phoenix, I'm gonna give you this, and I'm gonna get ready to get out of here because I got to work on this Giant the Matrix video. Let me tell you how much this movie made. Remember the Dark Phoenix movie that came out under Fox. The last movie, technically the second to the last X-Men film that they did before leaving and being bought by Disney, right? $200 million budget. $200 million budget. Now this is a box office flop. They only made $252 million. That's it. That's it. Now that's a flop. That movie is terrible. Let me not get it. Let me not get the twist. That movie sucks. X-Men Origins Wolverine. Now, mind you, Deadpool had a smaller budget on each of the films, and it came out later. X-Men Origins Wolverine was before that, but it came out right after, right before Dark Phoenix, right? And they had higher budgets. The budget on X-Men Origins was $150 million. It only grossed 179. That's it. Or $373 million worldwide. Yeah, they pocket that 200 million. I didn't see that on the big screen. No, that movie was terrible. The movie was terrible. But see what I mean? So when you're looking at Deadpool, you're looking at the box of toys that they could play with now. One of the funniest, it actually, Deadpool comics are it depends on who's writing them. Deadpool comics can be very funny and heartwarming at the same time. There's a Deadpool Secret Wars that I have, 4-issue miniseries. One of the great stories. You know what I'm saying? Deadpool originally had the symbiote suit before Spider-Man, and this goes back to 85 Battle World. You know what I'm saying? The 80, not the 2015, the 85 one. You know what I'm saying? That's how you got Venom Pool, all of that. This is the original start of Venom Pool. Great story. Great story. You know what I mean? But again, you can make that character work in any avenue as long as they stay the course. Deadpool 3 would not only save the MCU, all the Deadpool fans, the casual Deadpool fans that just want to see Deadpool, see him in that, get him in Battle World with variants so we can have Lady Deadpool, Kid Deadpool, Panda Pool, Galactic. Man, they not gonna do Galactapool. They're not gonna do Galactapool. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. And it's funny because Deadpool kills a Marvel universe. Was a precursor to, was a precursor to like the Kill Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? Deadpool kills Deadpool. Deadpool goes into the, when Deadpool started doing Despicable Deadpool, all the way into the end of the Ultimate Universe. Trust me, Deadpool is good. And there's so many Deadpool fans. They're just Deadpool fans. They don't even care about the MCU. They would love to see. They're Ryan Reynolds fans. You think the Swifties? It just let that rumor that Taylor Swift is Dazzler be true. I'm just saying. We got some stuff that's getting ready to happen. Deadpool, the savior of the MCU. And Ryan Reynolds is an A-lister. It's an A-list actor. This is why you have to bring Robert Downey Jr. back. You have to bring T'Challa back. You have to bring Robert Downey Jr. Tony Stark. You got to bring Tony Stark back. You know what I'm saying? Just for Secret Wars, so you have to bring Natasha Romanoff down just for Secret Wars. Chris Evans back. You need that because when Deadpool is interacting with them, it's going to be gold. When he interacts with Spider-Man, all 3 Spider-Man at that, is going to be gold. Trust and believe this is going to be amazing. Deadpool saves the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Book it! Book it! You already know what it is. You got to book it because that's gonna be nice. But what do y'all think about this, man? Put it in the comment section. Tell me what y'all think. Do you think that Deadpool could save the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Let me know in the comments.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that up, B.
All right, let's get ready to wrap this shit up, B. All right, man. This is your man, Dre Mac. I appreciate you guys. Man, fans will freak out. Yaya being T'Challa will freak, or Eldris Hodge, because those are the 2 front runners right now. I still say Desmond Eldris. You know what I'm saying? But hey, they're there. Yeah, fans will freak if Taylor Swift is Dazzler. You know what I'm saying? With a cameo from my man Travis Kelce. You know what I'm saying? Can't see Chiefs in the house. Anyway, let me get up out of here. Thank you so very much for tuning in to this short but sweet episode of the Dre Mac Show. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ever miss one of my videos by hitting that bell notification so you never, ever miss one of my videos again. I said that wrong, but you know what the gist is. Until next time, I'll holler at you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all have a good rest of your money. Enjoy you guys this Tuesday. Where is my outro at? The forehead needs a breathe because I got some heat coming. Wait a minute. You're telling me the video's over? What? Okay, I guess so. If you have came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you really want to, you don't got to, go ahead and follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself.